Welcome back to another planner update, Commonplace update video with a sticker haul that's going to be thrown in as well. So we'll do the stickers at the end. I feel like a lot of you guys watch for the Commonplace book updates, so that is what we are going to do first. I started this back in November of last year, and I must admit I'm still figuring it out. I feel like I will forever be figuring it out. I think that is part of the Commonplace book experience, is that you're constantly redefining what you want to put into it. So you guys last saw these guides that I put in for the different glazes, and I think I'm definitely on the guide kick right now because I recently added make it mini food guides. So this is series 3, and I cut up these papers that come with it. I have a few off to the side. They're like these papers of all the different things you can make and find. They are blind little balls, and I really like them. I really enjoy doing them. So I put the guide down for series 3, and I just cut them into little strips, and actually fit really nicely. It fit on these pages really nicely with the number of different recipes. And like the glazes, I did the dot for the ones I want to find and then the check mark for the ones I have done. So I think I'm going to add in more of these guides. I have the lifestyle one. I've never been super interested in this one, but Alex got me one and it was fun. So maybe I'll add this guide into here. And then there is the diner version. It's a whole world. I'm not going to get into all the details, but this is another series set. And I'm always into the savory food. This is ribs. I think that's really, really cool. So I'll probably add these in. And I literally don't know if anybody else who talks about commonplacing even puts in guides like this, these indexes. But to me, it makes sense that I would reference these materials if it's something I'm gonna keep and look back on and reference. I feel like it belongs in the Commonplace. I don't know. I don't think there are rules, so I don't know why I'm making up rules for myself. There aren't rules, but it makes sense to me that this would go in there. Of course, I have a ton of book related quotes and things. This was a book of poetry called Dead Dad Jokes. It was amazing. I loved it. It was incredibly moving. I am so into poetry these days that it's not even funny. And then I have the couple of quotes. I only found 2 from the Emily Henry's funny story that I thought about recording. But beyond that, I haven't done any updates. But this felt so obvious to me to put in here. And so I think I'll put the other ones in. But I do still feel like I'm forgetting or missing out on something with the Commonplace. Maybe I just don't absorb the same amount of content or material as other Commonplacers do, so I don't feel compelled to add into this, or maybe I use my daily pages in a way that kind of separates out content that people are putting in here and I'm putting it in 2 locations. I'm not sure. As always, if you have any suggestions, tips, advice for my Commonplace, I love it. I love looking back on it. I love that it's an archive of my interests and things that I've been doing and paying attention to. I love that, but I just want more. I want to do more, and I can't figure it out. On to the planner update. Last time we spoke, we were talking about the stickers on the daily pages. So a little refresher, I do stickers on my productivity page with my habit tracker. I use monthly recap stickers of just what happened, photos, that sort of thing. I recently wanted to start adding them into my daily pages. And so I've been doing that, I think, for this entire month. I went back a little bit and did some. So I have pictures in here, and I was asking you guys what you thought I should divide them by. What criteria makes a sticker go in here on my daily pages versus my monthly memory. And I think I've come to a good conclusion. So the daily pages are the less than perfect close-ups, kind of extra photos, and the monthly is more the ultimate highlights. By doing that, I have found that my photos there are less photos for my monthly recap, obviously, because I'm putting them in the daily pages. So there's more photos total in my planner, but less on the like monthly pages. And I'm honestly okay with that. I use this like final notes page before August. Like there is one, I think every month there's a notes page before the month. I use that as like the end of August or end of July, beginning of August, kind of like catch-all, because this is a shorter page now. So in theory, I could have fit all of these photos for the month onto this page if the habit tracker wasn't here. But I kind of like when they spill over, but I don't think the entire month page is going to be full. So do I use this section and try to like section off maybe a half or a third of the page and do like a monthly summary paragraph and write a little like synopsis of the month and like a generalized summary, I guess. Do I do that? Or do I just need to take more photos in general? Because it actually has encouraged me to take more photos because I want to put things in this section on each day. So I have been encouraged to do that, like more photos already, which has been fantastic. So there is a potential for me to be able to take even more to have the summary photos. Like I'm still figuring out how, like, which photos to put in which section, I guess, basically. Like, this photo of Oni was super cute. You can't really see it. She's a black cat. It always prints dark, but in person it is a bit lighter. This could have been a good photo for the monthly, like, recap photos, but I don't know. So I think it's going to be a transitional process of figuring out how frequently I take photos, what photos I tend to gravitate towards putting into my planner, and that balance between having enough for the monthly spreads or the monthly recap section, but also having photos in my dailies. So the answer, the easiest answer, is just take more photos and then I have more content to choose from. But I could always put more pictures of the kittens here because these were just from like the first couple of weeks that they were born. And now that I'm doing the daily pages, all of their like daily progress photos are going on those. So I could add some here. Or does it matter if I add the same picture twice? Like this picture of me and my niece Amelia, cutest picture ever. Like it's adorable, like prized possession photo right here. That technically could also go on these pages or just a different version of it. Like I took a few photos with her, so I could have just put another option here. I feel like I'm rambling and it doesn't make sense, but I'm also like audibly working through the process of figuring out in my brain, because there isn't anything wrong with like not using the full page, but maybe that like summary is a good way to do it. I'm just trying to figure out what goes on what and get that sense of rhythm in my head. And since this was the first month, obviously I don't have that rhythm yet, so I'm still figuring it out. And it's been a lot of fun. Like I tend to gravitate towards putting the photos on the daily pages a lot more than the monthly because this is new, this is exciting. I just recently started doing this, so like I'm definitely hyper focused on this aspect. And then I just need to, in August, I think, figure out a better balance to pay attention to the monthly recaps. But this is the like productivity page, and there wasn't even a lot of pottery this month. This month I worked incredibly hard on finishing those bread butter dishes. So I made 8 of them. So like that's all I really did in the month. There might be a couple more of pieces that I'm just finishing out. So even the pottery little section was smaller, and the spread at the front that I do the like favorite pottery pieces, and then I write my retail sales for my pieces. There's only 2 and usually I do 3. So just adjusting to the cadence of production, I guess. Like I don't want to force myself to create pottery just to fill in the planner. And that's a really, like, it seems obvious, like it's a hobby, you should have fun with it. But for me, I tend to find that I get these like rules I make up for myself that I have to complete. Like this section needs to be full of pottery photos, but it's not going to be. So I might put maybe some like inspiration ideas down here, or write like I don't know. Maybe I'll find a unique way to fill that. And this might just be a 1 month thing. Maybe I don't fill it at all. And in August, I make a zillion pieces and that's fine. So maybe I should just let it be what it is and have that be the reflection instead of trying to like fill the space. Still loving the favorite section and making little stickers of things that I have been enjoying and that were my favorites for the month. I feel like July was a really long month because the s'mores popcorn was like really early on in July, and I feel like that was ages ago. I have found a really good routine for this page. So this is the like week at a glance page, and I was doing 4 good things. I started this in June, so this is the 2nd month of doing it, like the first full month. And it is so easy for me to do. Like, it's definitely in my routine. I love it. I feel the value here. So this has been really, really nice. But I recently started tracking meals. So I'm not calorie counting. It's more just to be aware of like my food trends and what I tend to do. You can definitely start to see trends in my eating patterns here. So I love the way it looks when it's full. Like a full spread of this page and all my writing just makes me so happy. And I'm adding these little stickers in. So I started doing that on the 2nd week and it's been super interesting. And I think I'm gonna continue doing the food tracking for August. I'm always open to like switching this side. Like, there's not a reason I'm tracking the food more than just like curiosity and wanting to fill in the page, to be honest. I enjoy it and I think it's interesting, but I'm also open to changing. So I've been doing that for a couple of weeks. This is a sneak peek of some fall embroidery. It's a little far away, so you probably can't see it that closely, but I'm freaking excited for these guys. I designed them myself and I'm picking out the clothing and all of that. And so it's like, very, very exciting. All right, so that was the planner update. We did the Commonplace update. Let's get into the sticker haul. So I mentioned in the last video that I was waiting for more of my sticker orders to come in. And so these are the ones that did. I placed a Wonton in a Million sticker order around the same time as these. I'm pretty sure it's lost in the mail. I didn't pay for tracking, so it's an untracked package. Pretty sure she's disappeared. So I've started to accept that fate for my Wonton in a Million stickers because it's just been too long. I will include links to the sticker companies that I purchased these from, and let's get into it. So this is the little freebie that came with this order. I love this kind of hand-drawn like artwork. So I got this Summer Days one. I plan on using these in my daily pages, my journal, and on my daily pages in my planner. I'm just using more stickers and more photos everywhere. I'm just doing more. The motto of the end of 2024 is just more. So these ghosts, so freaking cute. And then some bees, because you guys know I'm obsessed with the bees. This is like their backer card, but I plan to cut these out and just glue them down, which is what I never even noticed this, but this is, I think, what this was intended for. So that's cool. Here is another one that is similar in like drawing style. There are these little die cuts and it feels silly to be buying like fall and winter stuff, but it will be here before we know it. This is a little freebie sheet and these are all stickers cut out. So I got a few winter ones and mug, like coffee shop ones. Aren't these so cute? These little like decorative pieces are just on the paper. They're not actually stickers. And this is like brunch and breakfast. I was recently introduced to Hubman and Chub Girl by some planner friends, so I bought a lot. It came with 3 like extra sticker sheets. I've already used them. Like, I'm proud of myself for not touching these for like 2 weeks, but I did touch those. So there were more like freebie sticker sheets than what I ordered, but I'm only a person. What can I do? I'm just a girl. I got quite a few of these stickers. So this little envelope is cute as hell. I have no idea what I'm gonna use it for. I'll probably like cut it up and use it in a junk journal spread or something, but like so clever. It like protects the stickers. It looks cute. Huge fan. So I got so many. This is like a happy girl. She's a happy girl. A white wine one. They have little titles here. I should just read those instead of trying to name them myself. A pajama sleeping one. Crazy cat faces. These are so cute. Crazy cat in boxes. Some weightlifting ones. Birthday cakes. I use these to mark birthdays at the top of my daily pages or my daily planner spreads. These summer flamingos. And then of course, like I said, if they have bees, I'm going to buy them. It's just the way it is. So that is it for my end of July updates. Let me know what you've changed this month in your planning, in your notebook systems. I would love to know what you are doing differently. Always, 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 always looking for new ideas and new ways to document things. I'm passionate about it. Like, what can you do? But thanks so much for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss other videos from me. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.